Okay. Hide that for right now. All right. Cool. Let's see. Hey, how's it going, Ronald man? What's up? Okay, that's right there. Well, I'm going to be working on line work for this piece, but I'm going to start with just random warm-up stuff. Hey, what's up, DM? Yeah, because I have a project going right now, so that's what I'm working on during my streams is my project stuff. So it's exciting. Let's see. I don't know. Spy versus spy, huh? I am vaguely familiar with Spy versus Spy. Something like that. Let me see. Need a refresher. Yeah, okay. So the others, no. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have a general idea. We can close that now. Don't need it. Back over here. Okay. So we can actually angle this a little bit more. There's that. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's move that up like that. Put that like that. All right. All right. All right. Whoops. We can clean it up a little bit. Oops. Need to be on this side. Okay, there we go. I have to do that in 2 separate lines. Like that. There we go. Kind of fix it in a minute here. Almost right. There. All right. That's not too bad. Switch to the line I had. It's a little wobbly. There we go. All right, so let's those are like perfect. I think that works. All right. That works. All right. And we're making our way through this. That's not too bad. Nope. Clean that up. All right. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I thought they were pretty neat. Okay, we got. Okay. There we go. A bit better. Let's do that. I just need a semi-decent circle shape. That's not too bad. It's a little wobbly. So we're almost there. I don't know why it keeps ending up so wobbly. Get a little closer. Man, there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up. I don't know why it's. There we go. something kind of like that. Fix that finger. Looking pretty good. Oops. I see a lot of fixing that stuff when I'm working on the other piece. It's weird how it looks right from a distance, but when I get in close, it's not. Okay, so let's do the Hello, Peter. Yes, Spy versus Spy. This is just my warm-up. It was requested, so this is what we're doing. Oops. It's a little rough, but not too bad. And I don't think I'm gonna put that line through because I don't think that's right. I think it looks right without the line. Nope, don't do that. There we go. That's awesome. Well, I hope that goes well. Oops, comma. I really wish this would be more cooperative. There we go. Nope. It's not too bad. Put it right there. It's not too bad. All right. And the nice thing about Spy versus Spy is I can just do this back one up. Come on, there we go. Do that. And then just inverse the colors and what's behind his back. It's a little bit of a cheap, little bit. Go back over here actually. There we go. Okay. So let's put that. I don't know. What should he? I know. Okay. Let's do a giant knife. What's that? Right, come on. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's do more classic cartoon knife. So let's see, we're going to reverse all of that also. Let's just grab that. Oops. And if you ever miss a little spot, you can always just shift. And grab it. Okay. Let's grab that. So behind his back. It's not too bad. Got it. Make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. That's not too bad. Grab that. Track that down here. Okay. Alright, so now, oops. There we go. Got that. That. Had it for a second. There we go. All right. So we've got the two mute each other. We've got the white one, and now we just need to make the other white one black instead. So instead of black, I'm going to just make it a really dark gray. That way. I can fix some stuff. Whoops, actually that's going to be above that, so I'm going to have to fix it. Alright, so we're just going to kind of go in with everything. I'll worry about stuff in a minute. Worry about cleaning stuff up in a sec. It's not super important. Okay, we're gonna do that like that. Erase out the overlap. Some of that looks kind of cool when you get inside the line a little bit. It's like a little highlight. But I think that would be one of the biggest advantages of this kind of setup for Spy vs. Spy. It's just having a character you can literally just copy and paste. Just change the color of it. It's a pretty big time saver, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons they did it. It's a super iconic little character too. Characters, technically. But yeah, not having to like completely draw something every time would be a real time saver. Okay, so now I just check one minute, so bust that open. And we're going to go one layer above that, and we're going to go over the eye like that. Let's back that up. Because for some reason it's not really do what I wanted. Hi, Foxy, what's up? Sorry, I don't know how long that's been there. Hopefully it's not too long. Unfortunately, for some reason, that chat does not show up in my regular chat, so I have to have it up in a separate window, and I don't always see it. Okay. This is bugging me. I don't like that. That's not going very well. Okay. And shrink this down. Getting those bumps and things. It's really unfortunate. Okay, but we're getting there. We're almost there. It's real close. Okay. Let's do 40% on that. Okay. All right, so there's that. Hi, Speed Art. How's it going? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm just gonna try and fix that some other way. Okay, so let's do... I know. Let's go to this layer. We're just gonna erase back. Just gonna erase back the inside of these eyes. So I still want them to have that black outline. There we go. It looks weird without the outline, because everything else has the outline. Hey Evan, how's it going? How is everyone? Yeah, so this is just a quick warm-up kind of thing, although it's been like 30 minutes, so not that quick, I guess. Let's delete that layer. We're gonna go down to this layer here, and oops, actually, grab that X, grab that X again. Okay, so I'm good. Yeah, so this is Spy versus Spy. It was a request, so I'm doing it for the warm-up here. I feel like this is wrong, but I'm not 100% sure for Spy versus. Actually, I'll do that. Yeah. And grab that, and then grab that. Yeah. A lot of steps on getting lost. I need to look at the Spy versus Spy thing. The shadow. No, I'm not. Actually. Okay. Okay, so his face is still... Okay, so they're the same. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get back far enough. Undo all my stupid... Yes, okay, cool. Delete. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Just erase all of this. Just erase all of this. There we go. Alright. Okie dokie. So its hand is gonna be white. Oof, that is real rough. Okay, so there we go. So technically all of the line work on his body should be white, but it's not, so. All right, so let's see, we've got, oops. Don't know why that jumped all the way outside the line. We have Spy versus Spy. That is so rough, though. Why is this so rough? Like, I wasn't expecting it to be perfect by any means, but I was not expecting it to be this bad. Drop that. There we go. Just get that all cleaned up, and then I have to move on to my project piece here. Nope. All right. Can jump back over here. Okie dokie. So there is Spy versus Spy warm up. Woo! Yes, I am familiar with Teen Titans. The original, like, show. The comics in the new show, not so much. All right. So let's see. Save that real quick. So that's kind of neat. There you go. Wow. Escapes my mind here. Ronald. There you go. Ooh, that's a tough one. I really liked Tara. She was not in it very long, but I really liked that character. Out of the main group, I really liked. I mean, Beast Boy is really good. Actually, let's just merge those all together real quick. So it's not using as much. Boom. Okay, so then we hide that. Now we're back on to, oops, not that one, this one. There, we can actually delete that load. So I'm going to be working on line art for this piece now. So yeah, Tara would be my favorite Teen Titan. But out of the main group for the whole series, probably have to be Robin or Beast Boy, I guess. So yeah, this is the piece I'm working on. Woo! And I'm really sorry, Foxy, I didn't see your message, and I guess you left, but I apologize for that. Hopefully at some point you come back. But let's see. So for this, I need to work out some stuff. Oh, actually, no, I don't need that. There we go. And then let's get this going. Yeah, this. It's a good size. Wow. So, Peter, you're working on. Is there something on there that I'm missing? Was that just a mark on my... I think that might just be a mark on my monitor. Whatever. Okay, so, yeah, Peter, you said you were working on... yeah, that's a mark on my monitor. Sonic sprites. That's kind of cool. Alright, so let's see. Let's try and work this out. No? Redrawing them. Yeah, so I mean, like, you're drawing sprites, but that's cool. How's it going? Hopefully it's going well. Let's see. Okay, that's awesome. I did some animation with sprites in high school, actually. I didn't redraw the sprites. Well, warm-up is pretty much over. I used a lot of my time working on that spy vs. spy thing. A lot more time than I had anticipated, actually. So now I'm just trying to get some of this line work down on my actual piece. That needs to be done. So let's see. But I mean, if you want to give me a suggestion for the next one, I'd be happy to do that next time. I'm never against ideas for warm-ups. Odie, nice. So next time I guess I'll start with Odie. Yeah. Yeah, Odie's a pretty simple one. Pretty good warm-up, I think. Alright, so we've got... There. Let's see, let's back that off like that. Actually, I've got to bring that this way. And then hide it behind the ear. Like that. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. It's going to be hidden by that arm. And close. I need to figure out the close. Oh, well, there you go. These are not found. Warm, warm. Okay, let's bust that. There we go. So now, back on what we're doing. Okay. So got something kind of like that. Just helps me kind of put the eyes where they should be. The nose and the mouth. So I'd put like a headband or something right there. Alright. Just kind of figuring out that bit. Oops. And one of the benefits of digital software is you can make the lines super long. and overlap and then just go back in and knock it away. It's one of the really big upsides to using digital. It doesn't make drawing necessarily easier, but it does help. Make it a little faster, I guess. You still have to be able to draw, technically speaking. I'm gonna have to figure that shoulder bit out there, but it's a good start. We're just kind of starting things right now. That's our goal. Let's get this started. All right. That's not right. Okay, that's fine. Those can go. And one thing I like about digital art is it's really helped me to be more decisive with my lines, even in my regular art. I mean, this is all right, like going like one bit at a time, but it looks a lot cleaner when you try and do it in one go. A lot more fluid. So there's that. That's kind of cool. That's very interesting. Desktop. All right. I have that saved, so I can look at it when I go to do it. Yeah. All right. Okay, so she's kind of leaning this way. So that's kind of like things you think about a little bit is like when someone leans, the fabric is gonna kind of bunch a little bit. But it bunches kind of in an area that you don't see, but I got a slight bunch starting there. So it would bunch like right here. So you'll see that, but it's not gonna be up under here. All right, anyway, there you go. Let's see, so a little bit. That's actually really good. Sometimes Photoshop doesn't like to play nice and it just uses 100% pressure even when I'm not using heavy pressure, which I almost never use. Okay, so this one is going to be kind of a weird one, so I'm going to have to do it in like 2 parts. Kind of like that, I guess. Not too bad. Sure. That's a little bit better, I think. What program do you guys use when you're making digital art? Do you have a preference, or is it just kind of you have what you have and that's what you use? See, that's another little spot there. Fire alpaca? Moho. I've never heard of that. Oh. It's kind of like pushing the little thing in my head. Okay. Moho. Yeah. Fire alpaca and moho. I have never heard of those. Unless the fire alpaca is in a program. I don't know. Okay. Anime Studio. Minecraft. Interesting. Nope. Don't do that. Oh. Jennifer, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll take a little pressure off the top of my head there. Okay, so Anime Studio, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Photoshop is clearly the program I'm using right now. I also like to use Sketchbook Pro. There we go. That's another one. Because that one's free, so anyone can use that one. That's cool. That's a benefit. I'll adjust this a little bit so I can kind of get in the frame of the camera a little bit more. So yeah, I like Photoshop. It's pretty good. It's not the best by any means. Oh, it's so close right there. I really like that line though. I might leave the line right there. Let's see. It's not too bad. There, that's pretty good. Blah, blah, blah. I like Photoshop because it's a decent program. I have one of the older versions where you actually owned the program. So yeah, I don't use Creative Cloud. It's far too expensive. It's ridiculous. But I like yeah. Yes. Subscription-based services for programs makes no sense to me. I mean, from the standpoint of a user, it makes a lot of sense if you're trying to make money. Obviously, like that's where Adobe has always gone, is where's the money? And that's the decision they're going to make. But it's a good program. I like Photoshop. It's funny. It was never meant really for drawing, but it was one of the only available options, which is kind of why it became like the industry standard anyway. That's kind of where I want that. Yeah. That'll work for now at least. We'll go in and fix it if we have to. So unfortunate, it became the industry standard because there was basically nothing else around. But it is what it is. Okay, so we need to... Oops. Come on, Photoshop. Be nice to me. To be fair, my computer is doing a lot right now. I have the streaming and this is a very, very, very large file. So I'm not exactly being nice to my computer. working on this. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. There we go. Ah, nice. Good to know. Yeah, capitalism is good for like 1% of the entire population. And those are the people who own the giant companies. Everyone else kind of gets nothing. So interesting. And what country are you from? I mean, you speak Swedish, so Sweden, maybe, I guess, would make sense. I apologize if that was kind of a dumb question. Ah, well, there you go. Wasn't a totally dumb question. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like people would be far happier if we had a better government. I mean that's a pretty general statement and 100% true, but like it's our government doesn't work very well, especially currently. Not a fan. Not that we need to get into that. This is not the intention I had for any of this. Yeah, I actually kind of like that right there. I think that's pretty decent. I might slide it up. America tried to paint communism, but yeah. America is very much against communism, for sure. I mean, to be fair, the whole World War II, World War I kind of painted a bad picture. But yeah, no, America is not a big fan of communism, no, or socialism, or really any ism that isn't capitalism. And that's a pretty big generalization, but most of America, at least. But yeah, this is pretty political for a little chat. There you go. Conversation over. But yeah, so we are working on this awesome ninja. Try and figure this out. I like ninjas. Ninjas are cool. Didn't mean to get all kind of political there for a second, but sometimes it happens. Can't really help it. Let's see. Oh. Actually, yeah, we want it to kind of... Yes, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, it's a ninja with those coming out of the hand are going to be knives. like holding the knives in between the fingers. But yes, very Wolverine. I agree. Okay, we need to kind of evaluate how this is looking. His arm looks kind of wonky. Yeah, I need to fix that. I don't know how. Okay, we do need to bring it in a touch. Oh. Like that. Okay, that's not too far off from what I'm looking for. And it's not totally broken looking. So that's a positive. And we need to put the knuckles in. Okay, not knuckles. Okay, so wait, no, that's, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be coming down like that. Okay, that finger needs to shrink a little bit. Like that. And then the thumb is going to come up in front there. Oh, okay. Doctor Who. All right, all right. Now that's always a fun discussion. Hi, Foxy. What's up? And, oh, thank you very much. Thanks for the follow. Sure. I can try. You saw the third Doctor. Now, is that the actual third Doctor? Or, like, the third from the new, like the reboot? The old dude, okay. So the original, like number 3. I don't even know what he looks like. I don't have any to give you, unfortunately, or I would. I might have some, but I don't really. That's, yeah. I can't really help you out with that. Let's see, let's put this right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have any to give you, unfortunately. Well, I mean, so for the reboot, I mean, like, David Tennant and Up kind of not David Tennant, I forget, 10th and Up kind of, it went on a huge hiatus, and then, no, 9 and Up, because David Tennant's the 10th Doctor. I don't even remember what the guy before him, his name was. Yeah, it went on a really long hiatus for a while, and then they brought it back with that guy, and then David Tennant came in. Yeah. And then Matt Smith. David Tennant's my favorite Doctor of all time, but, you know, whatever. He was the first one for me, like. But Matt Smith did a really good job coming in after him. It was very impressive. Let's see, let's put that like that. Yeah. Ooh, we've gotten super thick there. I like the one with And I do not know. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. It's been so long since I've watched it. I am like 4 seasons or so behind. Like I'm like 3 doctors back. I stopped watching for a while because I didn't have like easy access to television because it costs a lot of money. So we got rid of our TV. Yeah. So, did you see the actor who played him in real life, or are you saying you watched an episode with the guy? Because that's also like I'm slightly confused as to what happened. Sorry. Oh, that was a really good line, though. Take that line. Ooh, there we go. Nailed it. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, now I want this. Ooh, that was... I hate... Nice. That's awesome. He's a very talented actor. So do I need to... Yeah, let's do that right there. Okay. So, oops. There we go. Well, let's see. Ooh, that was a good one. I really like when lines come out right. Especially like in this program when I'm streaming, it is a very satisfying feeling to have a line come out the way you want. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'm trying to give this... Oh, that was real close though. Like it needs to have a slight curve to it. Oops. Like how most British actors feel weird and alien to me. Yeah. I like British humor. It's very, very different. I couldn't really get into The Office, the British Office, just because I had already watched the American version, and that kind of killed it going back and trying to watch. Unfortunately, I'm sure it would have been amazing otherwise, but I couldn't get into it after watching the American version. But British TV is great. Okay, so it's got go like that. Okay, we have to have that start outside the leg a little bit. Something kind of like that. So that's not too bad. Lord, that went horribly wrong. All right. 8. I remember when Doctor Who was on PBS, but sucked. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the first time I ever really watched Doctor Who was Yeah. I don't even remember. It was. I don't know if when I actually started watching it. It was like 2009 or 10, probably. But I was watching it on BBC America because my parents had the channel. Yeah. Commercials are not fun at all. Really hate, I don't want to get rid of that. I really like that curve for that line. All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So we've gotten a good chunk of this line work knocked out. Pretty happy so far. Definitely have to go in and clean stuff, but so far so good. But yeah, I mean, I love British stuff. British humor is awesome. Yeah, I kind of dig that. There we go. Oh. Like that. And we're going to have to clean that up. Something kind of like that there. Yeah, there's I got Disney Plus and it is pretty awesome. Especially like they have a lot of stuff on there, man. Let's see. Is that curved enough? I don't think so. Let's do a little, come on. Something, yeah, there we go. I feel like that should go down further though. Yeah, there is a lot to pick from for sure. The Mandalorian was a pretty sweet show though. There we go. I like that. That I think works. All right. Let's knock that back a little bit. Let's get to work on this one. Okay. Let's see. This one's a tough one. Is there a limit or every show? They don't have everything. Like right on launch, they have things that are gonna come out too. They do have a lot available right now though. For sure. But Yeah, they're definitely going to add more down the line. Nope, that was so close. Okay, there we go. Now let's put no, stop doing that. There we go. Lock that back a little bit. Let's get that. Dig that. There we go. Recess DuckTales for today's TV show. I believe Kim Possible is on there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They also have the Kim Possible movie, the new one. Don't. It's bad. It's really, really bad. I don't know what they were thinking. It was unfortunate. I wish I had not watched it. I didn't watch most of it. I tried to find just like the parts with Rufus, because Rufus is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did not. It was weird. This needs to be adjusted, and I'm not sure exactly. Let's slide that back to about there, I think. And try to second. That's almost what I was looking for. That's super close. That's super close. And that was it. But I went too far. I need to stop slightly sooner than that. That was almost there. Oh, that was mean. Photoshop. Why would you do that to me? Okay, I think that's it right there. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be. But yeah, it was not a well. Yeah, I don't know, it was weird. And they changed her outfit, which is fine. They made a reference to it, which was kind of, it was moderately funny, I guess. Wouldn't call it hilarious, but yeah. Unfortunately, not the world's greatest movie. And I kind of figured going into it, but it still sucks a little bit that it wasn't great. Alright, so we got that. Let's put her foot in. Actually, let's do that. That's somewhat where I want it, I think. That's all wrong. I hate that. Okay. It's so close. Okay. Oh, that's like it right there. Pretty much. All right. That gives us pretty much all the stuff except for the hair, the knives. So, let's see. There. Yeah, we'll put that line in there. Further. Close. Come on, there we go. Let's see. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I think it's looking really, really good. I'm happy with the outlook thus far. So let's put it. Yeah, let's undo that. Let's try and do. Yeah, that's not totally terrible. Actually, that is kind of where that should be already. All right. Oops. Yeah. Probably have to move that up slightly. We'll stick with that for right now, I guess. Okay. So let's see. Let's move this line. Really wish it would cooperate a little bit better. Something kind of like that. Okay. Maybe right there. Kind of cut into it there. Dun, 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 dun. It's not really working. Okay, let's back it up. There we go. Come on. Something kind of like that. There we go. Let's see. Maybe instead of the flowing, maybe we'll just do, whoops, kind of like a tight bun situation. Tight-ish bun. Come on, man. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, I dig that. I mean, there's pretty much everything has had like a flowing element, but I like that a little bit better, I think, for this. All right. Got that. Got pretty much everything I want in it. Need to figure out those knives. Clean up these lines a little bit. Looking pretty good though. Pretty happy with it, not gonna lie. There, that's a nice clean line. I like how far down it goes though. So let's do there. Ooh, that's real nice. Give a little bit more of a dip. Okay. So now I just really just need to clean some line work up, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. Not that much Photoshop. Thank you. Have to get a smaller. Help a little bit. Not as much as it should have. There we go. I think that helps. All right. Yeah. So appreciate everyone stopping in and seeing. That's where we're at right now. I mean, that's a pretty solid start for my line art. I'll go in and I'll kind of clean everything up. It's exciting, and I really appreciate everyone who stopped in and said hi and chatted for a bit, and those who followed and subscribed and all of that fun stuff. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope you come back. I'm here Mondays and Thursdays, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So, and I stream for about an hour and a half today, roughly. So feel free to pop in, say what's up. Always a blast. I like talking to everyone. It's more fun that way. So there's like the line art. So I need to like, I don't really need to make a line that goes through there. It's fine. And there's our warm up that I did. Spy vs. Spy, real simple. Yeah. So thanks for stopping in. I'll work on I always work on the face kind of last. That's kind of my thing. But as far as the detail in the eyes, nose, all that, it's kind of easier. I don't know why. I get the general shape and all of like where I want the pieces to go, which is why I have the circles and the lines there. But face is kind of like the last thing I try and like clean up and put down. All right. So it's been a real blast, and I hope you guys come back. Again, much appreciated, and thank you so much for the follows and the subscription or whatever, depends on where you're at. Like YouTube, you subscribe obviously and all that fun stuff. So if you want to see the stuff that I do during the stream and whatnot, it'll be posted on my Instagram, my Twitter. I won't be posting any of the work in progress for the actual project, but I will be posting my warm-ups. So today will be Spy vs. Spy will be up on my Instagram and my Twitter after this. I really appreciate everyone coming out and seeing what's up. And tell your friends, your family, if they like art, come chat, hang out. It's always fun. It's always way more fun for me, at least, when we get to chat about stuff. Although we try to avoid the political stuff, but yeah, it's whatever. Yeah. Thanks so much, everyone. And I hope you come back Mondays, Thursdays, 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's when I'm here. And I really appreciate everyone coming out. So until then, see you next time.